another exciting edition of NBA basketball. Kevin Harlan here alongside Greg Anthony and Chris Webber. DA David Aldridge is on our sideline. DA, it's all yours.
Well, guys, we know Russell Westbrook is fearless on the court and with his sense of fashion. Growing up around Los Angeles, he said, I felt like every day was the first day of school. That's how it was the minute I woke up. And guys, he's starting to release his own lines of clothing and accessories. I have a couple in my closet. Back to you.
Influential with his taste for sure, David. Thank you. Here's the starting group for Houston. Tucker and Capella are up front. Harden and Gordon are out on the wings. And it's Westbrook in at the guard position. And for the Bucks, Matthews and Middleton, the two wings. Giannis is the 4 with Lopez the 5. And it's Bledsoe in at the point. We've got a terrific front court matchup tonight. Chris, you were the prototypical 4 when you played. Who was the toughest power forward you had to defend?
Okay, well, I'm going to give you the same answer I always have. When I was in the West Coast, any given week, this is who I had to guard in a week's time. Tim Duncan, Garnett, Nowitzki, Rasheed Wallace, Robert Horry, it's Karl Malone. That was all in the West Coast, and I think I played in the golden era of power forwards, and so I would just say put all their names in the hat, pick one out, and that's who was the toughest, because it was like that every night.
Hall of Famers, including yourself. Passes to Capella. Here's Harden. Matthews with the rebound.
He doesn't get the finish, but the D's got to be quicker to rotate and stop him from getting to the rim.
Here's Middleton. Lays it up and banks it in.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Yeah, very little resistance. I mean, you got to bring much faster help than that.
Drops in the tray.
What confidence from Harden. He's a lethal three-point shooter. He knows he has the green light.
Westbrook against Bledsoe. And Matthews kicks to Antetokounmpo. Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
You can learn a lot by watching him operating that offense.
Near the three-point line, it's Westbrook. The shot, no good. The Bucks go the other way with it. Floats it up for Giannis. An emphatic alley-oop jam.
And the pass there floated it up to the precise spot it needed to be.
And no messing around on the finish. He powers it through. Now here's Westbrook. And again, it's the Rockets from deep.
Whether he's attacking the basket or squaring up from long range, Westbrook is always dangerous.
Here's Giannis. And what a year last season for Giannis Antetokounmpo. He was terrific across, Greg, all stat categories.
And he was rightfully in the MVP conversation very early on. He's still very young, and I see multiple MVP seasons in his future.
First free throw is good.
And, you know, the improvement we've seen over the last few seasons with Giannis is incredible. I mean, he just keeps adding to an already superstar level game.
Both free throws good from Antetokounmpo.
And really, the ceiling for Antetokounmpo is limitless. I mean, he has the potential to be a Hall of Famer one day.
Now, here is Harden. Five on the clock. Capella trying to free himself up. And the basket is good, and he's got a chance here for one more at the line. And, you know, Greg, this last season, Giannis improving on his rebounding and his passing.
Career highs for him in both of those areas. If he ever adds a deep shot, I'm not sure how you guard him at that point.
One shot. Well, the Houston Rockets, not exactly a balanced offense. I mean, they lean so heavily on James, but you can't argue with the results.
Now here's Bledsoe. And a great assist by Antetokounmpo as that one goes in.
And early on, they've been nearly perfect from the floor. Just the one miss here on their first 5 attempts.
Finds Westbrook. And another 3 for Houston. And see Webb with the Rockets offense. The numbers speak for themselves.
Oh, yeah, Kevin. I mean, they had the second best offensive rating last season. I mean, they rely on isolations, threes, and free throws, but it gets the job done for them. You wonder, though, just how far this approach can take them.
And giving up some inches inside, but makes up for it with an aggressive style.
Yeah, it's the attack mindset. I mean, that helped him prevail right there. Sometimes you just got to go with your gut.
Now here's Harden. He has 6. Basket is good. He'll get a chance for one more at the line. So it'll be James Harden shooting. That's on Brook Lopez.
And sometimes I feel like people don't truly appreciate the greatness of what James Harden does. He's one of the toughest guys to check on the fast break. He has one of the best Euro steps in the game, the best footwork in the game. He'll hit you in the head for deep. You can't check him without fouling him. The precision of his movements, the ease in which he scores. Come on, man.
One shot.
The Bucks making a switch here. Ilyasova's checked in. Throw good, James Harden. As you said, C. Webb, what Harden has been doing the last few years is truly remarkable.
Yeah, Kevin, and it's funny because when you are achieving greatness and critics try to diminish what you're doing, it's just funny to me. Harden is one of the great guards of all time, no matter how you slice it. The main strength of Capella's offensive game, I mean, he uses his athleticism to power home these alley-oops.
Bledsoe passes to Ilyasova. And Antetokounmpo slams it in.
And the one-hand slam just looks so pretty when it's in his hand and he's the one doing the slam.
Agreed. He is smooth as silk, even on a power finish. Westbrook double team. Here's Gordon, and foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. It goes on Chris Middleton.
He's a top-tier shooter. Gordon, he's a former 6th Man of the Year winner who plays his role to perfection.
When he came into the league, Eric Gordon was tagged as a shooter. Now he's been shooting more than ever.
And Gordon the last few seasons has been shooting, how about this, over 8 threes a game. His success rate with them has gone up and down over the years, but one thing is for sure, he always has the green light.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
Free throw good, Gordon. Well, Chris, as we know, the season began a year ago for Eric Gordon with some poor shooting numbers. Then, halfway through, he blossomed.
Yeah, Kevin, and as you know, he kept focusing all year. He just kept shooting it, and he got better and better and better. His confidence wasn't shaken by it. He still took a ton of threes, and then down the stretch, they started dropping him. You know what he did when that started happening? Driving to the hole because the defense had to respect his shot.
Bucks trail by 5. Bledsoe taking his time here. Pass to Antetokounmpo. Outside Matthews. And a miss there on the triple. And it's Westbrook with the ball. He brings it up for the Houston Rockets. Giannis grabs the miss.
He gets the playground jumper and can't make good on it. You don't get many chances easier than that.
And he is not shy about pulling the trigger from downtown. Matthews has the eye and the confidence from three-point range that you just love to see.
Now here's Harden. He's got 9. And the rejection by Antetokounmpo. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Antetokounmpo. Harden against Matthews.
Would love to see more of this from Ilyasova. I mean, he has the reach to swat away shots.
No good from Bledsoe.
Yeah, and that was lining up to be a huge alley-oop, but they just couldn't quite connect.
No, I'm always surprised when it doesn't happen. I'm sure these two will have a good laugh about it later.
Shot from the inbound.
Ilyasova is a capable defender. Nice work to affect that shot.
And Bledsoe has it in the corner. Good, and the assist goes to Middleton. And that's now 7 points for Eric Bledsoe.
Just focusing on the task at hand, that's all you can do.
Oh, you know what it is, Greg. One play at a time. That's got to be the mindset, especially in such a tight game.
And now the first timeout called here for the Rockets.
And last year, Chris Middleton, not quite as dead-eye as he has been in the past. Still a solid shooter from all ranges.
Here's Westbrook. He's got 6. Harden outside. Lets it go with a 3. Antetokounmpo pulls it in. And for Middleton, Greg, you don't need all the volume out there from him. You just need the efficiency.
And Middleton has always been an efficient player. Great to have on a team as a second or third option.
Inside, and the dunk by Capella.
Love the attitude of Westbrook. Continues to improve at running the offense and finding ways to create opportunities for his teammates.
Bledsoe, nice concentration to hit the double clutch layup. Bledsoe's got 9 points. For Houston, they've gotten 7 of their first 16 field goal attempts to go down here in the first. Here's Westbrook. He gets it in there.
And it's the fearlessness of Westbrook. It's really refreshing to watch. When he's deep inside, he just goes right at you.
Antetokounmpo. Good work defensively by Capella. Houston's gone 3 of 4 on three-pointers in the first quarter, doing well from long range. And they call the foul, so a chance at the line for one more coming up. So it'll be James Harden shooting. Wesley Matthews picks one up. Well, sometimes it just looks unfair with the way Harden can create space. And then, Chris, he'd get that shot off.
Come on, Kev, it's just sick. His step-back jumper is a thing of beauty. I'm not talking about his almost travel double step back, just his regular. I mean, he has so many tools to create space with his footwork, and he makes the most out of what you give him.
He throw good, James Harden. All players look for an edge, Chris. For example, certain guys are just so deceptive with the ball in their hands. I mean, you're always looking for whatever can give you that advantage.
Two of the best. The players and people can complain as much as they want, but Harden getting to the line is genius because he knows how you're guarding him, and basically you got to stay away from him to guard him because he's so skilled. And by the way, Curry does the same thing, and Curry, one of the smaller players in the league, but always finding a way to take the contact, take the bump, but to get the scoring up. And I think as a fan for me, I know as a fan for me, it's fun watching the cat and mouse game between the offensive player and the defender, seeing who can get the best of each other while involving the ref.
They just control their bodies so well. They know exactly what they need to do to get that call.
And it's all on the spur of the moment. I mean, this is
right.
all on the fly. Such genius to watch play.
A three-pointer, no good. Bucks trail by 4. Kicks it down to Middleton. Pass to Connaughton. Nice ball movement by Milwaukee. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
Yeah, way to play in attack mode and get to the line.
The Bucks have gone 2 for 2 in the game at the line. He's off on the first. And the Bucks with some changes. Kyle Korver, he's checked in for Chris Middleton. And George Hills subbed in for Eric Bledsoe. Houston also making some changes. Daniel House comes in for P.J. Tucker. And it's Austin Rivers in for Russell Westbrook. And he sinks the second. Rockets leading by 3. Harden scanning the floor. Oh, and he plucks it off the glass. Wow. Out of bounds. Rockets ball as Houston keeps possession. Kicks it to Capella. Back to Harden. Shot clock at 6. Houston needs to get a shot up. And the 3 off target. Milwaukee has gone 2 of 4 from beyond the arc to start the game.
And guys, not sure where his head was on that shot. Not what this offense was designed to create.
Come on, you can't be selfish. You got to be willing to make the next pass. Otherwise, you're just predictable.
Now, here's Capella. Count that one. Capella's got 6 points.
Terrific at catching in there at the basket. I mean, his hands are great. Capella uses that size to his advantage.
Here's Connaughton, guarded by Harden. It's back to Hill. Rockets with the rebound.
It's not easy to keep him from converting those. I mean, the D has to be airtight.
And the basket by Gordon.
There is the unselfishness that coaches love so much. Rivers doing a great job getting it to the open man.
Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
Now the pass to Korver. The 3 ball connects from 3-point range.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
Harden right side. Floats one up. He lays it in. He's got 14.
Oh, come on. You got to love Harden, especially when he's destroying defenses with his floater.
Passes it to Ilyasova. It's back to Hill. A floater. Korver trying to free himself up. Hill, no good. Rockets leading by 6. The feed now to Gordon. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
The defense not putting up any fight on the inside. They've allowed 10 straight points in the paint.
Giannis kicks to Hill. Teardrop shot and a great assist by Antetokounmpo as that one goes in. Antetokounmpo's got his 3rd assist on the night. Now here's Harden. He's got 14. Lob pass to Capella. And the dunk by Capella.
Well, it's easy to see how Harden's been the league's top assist man before. I mean, he makes the special feed.
Ilyasova dishes to Hill. Sweet little floater. Hill's got his 2nd basket of the night.
Oh, even from that range, the floater is one of the toughest shots in the game.
And the basket by Gordon.
Fearlessness. Gordon using his strength to get off a good quality looking shot.
Pass to Antetokounmpo. Oh, and there's the alley-oop. And Giannis throws it down.
And hard to decide which was better, the pass, the catch, or the slam.
Oh, there's no wrong answer. Sensational alley-oop to the inside. Here's Capella and the dunk by Capella.
Yeah, what really separates Capella is his explosiveness around the rim. My goodness.
Hill finds Ilyasova. Ball's knocked loose. It's stolen by Capella. Gordon with it. He's picked up by Hill. Harden gets the bucket.
Man, have they been effective at getting the ball inside.
We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Now Ilyasova. He's still scoreless so far in this one. It's back to Hill. A floater. It's tipped. Here's Rivers. Harden outside. Fires the three. Another shot. And the last second attempt doesn't fall. James Harden getting it done for the Houston Rockets. They kept going to him again and again. And he delivered with a monster quarter. And we'll be right back after this. Rockets elevated by James Harden to one of the league's powerhouse franchises, and he talks about seizing the moment.
This time isn't going to last long. We have a window. It goes by extremely fast. I cherish these moments. I embrace them.
Never a guarantee that the window will remain open.
And superstar players, let's face it, they're best remembered for their championships. It's all about the rings if you're James Harden.
And glad to have you with us, folks. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. And when you consider how the Rockets are doing, guys, what do you think?
Well, in that first quarter, they were intent on just pounding the ball down low.
Old school approach. I mean, if you have a favorable matchup inside, just keep pounding it in there.
And now let's check out the lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Here's the second quarter of play. And so in the game for the Rockets. Harden out there with Rivers. Then it's Clint Capella. And it's Green. And it's House. And at the power forward. Now here's Rivers. Second shot opportunity. And it's sent back by Lopez.
And you got to appreciate the length Lopez has. He's effective at using it to stifle shooters.
And the dunk by Giannis.
You gotta love his hustle, leaving the defense no time to react.
And how about then not settling? I mean, instead of being lazy with the shot selection, they go right to the rim.
Now here's Harden. He's got 16. Cross contact on the shot, and now a three-point play chance as he'll head to the line.
Oh, that's just fantastic concentration by Harden. Taking the hit like a champ, draining the shot.
Chris, is there someone you competed with that you feel is underrated by history, has not been given their due?
Oh, yeah, definitely. I think when you look at White Chocolate, Jason Williams, what he started in the culture of play and what he continued. And you look at Ben Wallace, who I played with 4 years at Washington, and he was coming off the bench there, and we saw that potential with him. I mean, the way he led the league in rebounding, his defensive prowess. I mean, the Pistons wouldn't have had a championship and gotten to another final if it wasn't for him. And also, I got to shout my man out, Mike Bibby and Peja Stojakovic, two of the best shooters I've played with.
Oh, great names, and I totally agree. And he gets the bucket. Antetokounmpo's got 16.
He's been fantastic, but he can't do it all by himself. Some of the other guys need to lighten the load and step up.
Outside, Green. Pass to Capella. Lopez with the block. And so the ball goes out of bounds. Lopez touched it last. For the Rockets, P.J. Tucker comes in for Clint Capella. And it's Russell Westbrook in for James Harden. And we're about 2 minutes into the second quarter here. Rivers passes to Westbrook. Antetokounmpo pulls it in. Giannis has got his 5th rebound right now in the game. He gets a chance now to catch up with the 4th member of our crew, Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Well, Kevin, Chris Middleton was a first-time All-Star in 2019. Now, we all know that Middleton is one of the league's best shooters, but he had to adjust his game to a new system under coach Mike Budenholzer. Middleton said, "I guess that's what being an all-star is, a team player and a complete player. Not playing for stats, playing for nothing else but to win." Kevin?
First-time All-Star and well-deserved. David, thank you. Free throw drops for Hill.
Well, George Hill, the veteran guard, doesn't produce at the volume he once did. Still, he brings a lot of value to a team.
Now here's Green. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. 6 on the shot clock. For 3, Westbrook. Another miss by Houston. And for Hill, Greg, he's a great veteran leader who brings value to a playoff-bound team.
You know, Hill has a game that is effective even when he's not scoring. His leadership and defense will make him a welcome addition to any roster, even as his numbers fade.
Eric Bledsoe's checked in for George Hill. Westbrook against Bledsoe. Antetokounmpo. Good on the bucket. Giannis has got 6 here in this quarter.
And this has been a great job of just getting into the middle of that defense and really scoring effectively from the paint.
Timeout called the Rockets. And since coming to the Bucks, Eric Bledsoe hasn't been asked to do nearly as much as he has in the past.
And for Bledsoe, that is a good thing, as he is best as a complementary player. Not scoring as much, but his decision-making and shot selection have vastly improved.
About 3 minutes played so far in the second quarter. Westbrook drives in, and that one drops. Westbrook's got 10 points in the game.
I mean, you can see the D just a little slow getting to the bucket. I mean, he'll make you pay for that.
Here's the lob, and Antetokounmpo takes the alley-oop pass and dunks it down.
And hard to decide which was better, the pass, the catch, or the slam.
Oh, there's no wrong answer. Sensational alley-oop. Now here's Green. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. That one doesn't drop. Great D that time from Middleton. And here in the second quarter of action as we approach 4 minutes played. Count it, good. And now just a 3-point Houston lead.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
Westbrook kicks to Green. A rebound by the Bucks. Giannis has got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Outside for Bledsoe. Matthews with it. Giannis outside. Back to Matthews. Good, and the assist goes to Giannis. Antetokounmpo's got assist number 5 here tonight.
I like that pick play. I mean, you can see how easily it makes it for him to get to the cup.
Now here's Green. Now the dish to Tucker. And the pass to Rivers. Green up on top. Down to 5 on the shot clock. 3-pointer. Green missing again. On offense, here are the Bucks. They're on a 17-5 run. It has been nip and tuck through the first half.
Exactly, guys. The way it's seesawed back and forth, unbelievable.
Now here's Westbrook. 10 points for him. And we're going to have a jump ball. It's tied up there. So it's the Bucks now. On offense, here are the Bucks. They're on a 19-5 run. The Bucks working the ball around. Passes it to Middleton. Puts up a 3. Rebound by House. Rockets trail. Over Middleton. Another miss by Houston. Milwaukee's gone 3 of 6 tonight when they've let it fly from downtown. Count it. And 11 points for Eric Bledsoe.
And how about the splendid floor vision from Antetokounmpo? A good decision maker, improves his passing each and every year.
Timeout called the Rockets. And as the coaches go to the clipboard to outline their strategy during the timeout, the players getting a chance to rehydrate with some Gatorade. That's key to staying fresh all the way to the final whistle.
And Kevin, it really is. And every one of these players knows it. They're all making sure to stay hydrated. It's impossible to play your A game if you're not getting enough to drink, especially towards the end of games when the physical toll of a long contest really starts to add up.
And so it's Milwaukee now. Milwaukee leading by 3. Bledsoe kicks to Middleton. Back to Bledsoe. Pass to Antetokounmpo. Lopez left side. Pocket 4. Shoots over Tucker. Lopez, no luck. Rockets trail by 3. Pass to Westbrook. Will it go? 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
Well, you knew after the Paul George trade that the Thunder would look to sell on Westbrook as well. Just part of the rebuild at this point. His agent did well to get him to a team looking to compete. A great fit for a player in this stage of Russ's career.
Shooting 2.
No good on that one. The shoe culture becoming a bigger part of the game. Signature shoes, custom shoes, collections. P.J. Tucker with over 4,000 pairs of shoes. C. Webb, are you a collector?
I love it, and it's all because of the Jordan phenomenon. What Michael Jordan did for the game, not just with the shoe, but what he did for the game and making it be so cool in the culture. I got to give my boys in Michigan, give us a little credit too with what we did there. But the shoe game has definitely become something that's just crazy out of control. I love it, but no, yeah, I'm a little bit of a collector.
Look at the space he had on that one, though. There's an obvious speed mismatch between the two.
Shoots. No good off the back of the rim.
He had 2 3-pointers in the opening quarter, and it hasn't been able to connect yet here in the second.
Here's Middleton, and Eric Gordon pulls it down. And there's the call on Giannis Antetokounmpo. That'll be his second foul of the game. Milwaukee making a switch here. Ilyasovas checked in. Rockets trail by 4. Double team on Westbrook. Rivers in the corner. There's the 3. And Russell Westbrook good for 3. Westbrook's got 6 in the quarter.
Well, he's not focused on the D on most possessions, but you can forget about him altogether.
Lopez dishes to Middleton. Trying to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. And so Westbrook will bring it up for the Houston Rockets. Here's Gordon, and it's sent back by Lopez. To the middle, Westbrook with the steal. House kicks to Westbrook. And there's the pass to Rivers. Back to Westbrook. Passes it to Tucker. A fadeaway. Rebound, Milwaukee. Lopez has got 4 rebounds now tonight. Here's Bledsoe. Matthews trying to free himself up.
And you know defense is Tucker's calling card. He will pester you, aggravate you, get up in your jersey, make you think twice about trying to shoot over him.
Pass to Rivers. Back to Westbrook. Houston moving the ball around. Here's Gordon. That shot no good. Great D that time from Middleton.
Something that's kept this game close is the fact that the rebound stats for both teams are almost identical.
From outside the arc. He can't get that one, so Houston will take it the other way.
His field goal percentage has dipped this quarter. I mean, his movement has to be better. He has to find the open spots on the floor.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Down low, here's Bledsoe. Good, and the assist goes to Middleton. Middleton's got 3 assists in the game.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
Gordon, with no one around, sinks the 3-pointer. Gordon's got 13.
That lightning quick release. Gordon catching and firing perfectly. You can't guard that.
Ilyasova, no one around him. And they wasted no time getting those 3 points back.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
Well, these days, so much emphasis on the perimeter game, but you can see why after that sequence.
Now here's Gordon. He's got 13. Fires it up. Good. He hits the jump shot. Gordon's got 5 points in the quarter.
Well, it doesn't take long for Gordon to get the hot hand. He loves getting to his spot and capitalizing.
And Ilyasova throws it down.
Yeah, I mean, maybe could have tried for a more memorable dunk than that one.
And we know he's capable of those memorable ones. Now here's Westbrook. He's got 14. The shot by House is no good. And it's the Bucks on the break. Bledsoe's running. Matthews, no one around him. And there are the Bucks with another bucket.
And his shot, I mean, has come around. I mean, for most of the first quarter, it looked like he might be in for a long night.
Here's Westbrook. And again, it's the Rockets from deep.
And that makes it 2 3-pointers in the quarter so far and 4 for the game.
Bledsoe finds Matthews. Here's Middleton. Back to Matthews. And Bledsoe has it in the corner. This one for 3. Here's Lopez, and he gets the basket. Officials blowing the whistle, so a chance at the line for one more.
Another bucket down low. They've been the aggressors, taking the ball inside and attacking at the rim.
And he's got his first chance at the line here.
84%. That's what he was able to convert on a season ago from the line.
Looking at who's out there now for the Bucks. Kyle Korver, he's checked in for Chris Middleton. Pat Connaughton comes in for Wesley Matthews. And George Hills subbed in for Eric Bledsoe.
Well, the evolution of Brook Lopez continues as he is now a premier stretch 5. His three-point shot continues to get better and now a huge part of his arsenal. Yeah, how about the body control on that one? Narrowly misses getting the deuce.
The Rockets have been coming through at the charity stripe. They've made 7 of their 8 attempts.
And last season, as a team, they knocked down 79% of their free throws, so those are numbers you'll be happy with.
Shooting 2.
That one is off.
Didn't have a free throw in the first quarter, but you can see he's starting to play with more energy now. He has a tougher attitude.
He hits the second from the line. Clock management. This is where they can get a 2 for 1.
And Kevin, every opportunity counts.
Hill drives in over Westbrook, and Hill the bucket on the assist by Lopez. Hill's got the lead up to 8 now for the Bucks.
He's finally got into rhythm here in the second. His shooting percentage has taken a nice jump.
And the dunk by Capella.
Look, he may not be thought of as big for a center, but with his ability to go vertical, he sure plays big.
Hill against Westbrook. Inside. And that one's good by Lopez. Lopez has got 7 points here in this quarter.
Outstanding focus from the big man. Lopez, he's accepting the punishment, but muscling through.
And Harden launches it from deep. The shot misses. And so it's the Milwaukee Bucks holding on to an 8-point lead heading into the break. They've set the tone. They love their tempo. They're going to be very tough to stop. And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
Thanks, Kevin. Chris, you guys were able to get the lead. What was the key to getting all those open shots?
It was just getting stops and getting rebound and getting out and pushing, finding lanes, finding open guys.
And you made the most of it, Chris. Thanks a lot. Kevin, back to you.
All right, David, thank you. We'll be back after halftime for the start of the third quarter.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Greetings to each and every one of you watching at this very moment. I'm Ernie Johnson. Kenny the Jet Smith is here. Shaq is here. One half is behind us. Welcome to the 2K Sports Halftime Show. It was a big-time first quarter for Giannis Antetokounmpo. He ended up with 24 points, 3 block shots, and 6 assists. Shaq, let's get your take on Milwaukee.
Ernie, do not take this the wrong way, but the freak got freaky as usual. Can rise above anyone, gets whatever shot he wants, plus he's a tremendous team leader, both through words and action.
And over to Kenny. What did you think about the Rockets?
Well, they're facing a team that shot very well in the first half. Now, that being said, they probably weren't aggressive enough on the defensive end. That was the difference.
And that's a wrap. With the third quarter approaching, we now send you back to Kevin and the crew.
And for those of you just tuning in, thanks for being with us. The second half of this game still to play. You look at Antetokounmpo, and this game has been everywhere.
In that first half, he was a hot knife, and the defense was butter. Sliced right through them.
Oh, you're so right, Greg. I mean, he did a great job of attacking the seams, getting to the rim, and then finishing strong.
We played through the first half. Plenty of basketball, though, left in this one. Rockets trail by 8. Giannis is the 4 with Lopez the 5. Matthews and Middleton the 2 wings. And it's Bledsoe in at the 1 spot. They're the group for Mike Budenholzer starting the second half.
Not many folks thought that Tucker would have success as an NBA three-point shooter. But he's proven all of them wrong. He's got good range.
Now here's Giannis. Back to Bledsoe. Over Westbrook. Rockets 6. Lopez, no luck. The Rockets shooting 47%, pretty solid. Unloads from 13. Westbrook, no good.
Oh, defense, they just took that possession off. I mean, they get away with it that time, but they got to show some more aggression.
No good from Bledsoe. Rockets trail by 5. And 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact.
I mean, even from over here, you can see that one pretty clearly.
Rockets have made their free throws at a pretty good clip. They've hit 8 of 10. The free throw drops for Russell Westbrook. He hits one, then misses the second attempt from the free throw line. And here in the second half of play, we're just over a minute in. Capella against Lopez. Kept alive.
Nice work on the glass, but his defense was even better. Really has an impact on that shot.
For 3, Westbrook. Another miss by Houston.
And you could tell he thought he had a little more space, but the defender was right there.
Oh, man, did you see him close that gap? What a great job. He made the shooter feel uncomfortable.
Shot's good by Bledsoe. Bledsoe's got 17 now.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
It's tipped. And it's sent back by Lopez.
Might take them a little while to find their stride here in the second half. Only 1 for 4 so far. They just need to calm down, play their game.
Now here's Bledsoe. 17 points in the game. On the wing, Giannis. Good, and Bledsoe gets the assist. Bledsoe's got assist number 8 here in this one already.
And look, he's been so dependable in this game, taking nothing but good shots.
Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
And the shot goes in. 14 points for Clint Capella.
Yeah, Kevin, I love the high activity Capella brings. Someone that really brings it on the offensive glass.
To the middle, here's Matthews, and Capella sends it back. Harden against Lopez. Harden the pass to Capella, and the dunk by Capella.
Oh, the feed off the bounce is in just the right spot.
Westbrook against Bledsoe. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up. That's on Clint Capella. Milwaukee shooting their 7th and 8th free throw attempts for the game right here.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
The free throw drops for Bledsoe. And Eric Bledsoe drops them both. Here's Westbrook. 19 points in the game. And that one is good. Westbrook's got 21 in the game.
They are just killing them on the interior.
Bledsoe against Westbrook. Bledsoe kicks to Matthews. Giannis outside. Three-pointer on the way. Rebounded by Capella. Capella's got 14, 14 rebounds for him tonight. Wow. And here's Westbrook from the arc.
It's been a really tough quarter for him. I mean, he cannot get his shots to drop.
With the fadeaway. And too long on the shot.
Even when the D is playing off of him, the mid-range jumper shouldn't be the shot they're looking for.
Takes a 3. Offensive rebound. Capella. And the dunk by Capella.
Good to see a player going all out when the game's this tight.
You know, GA, he knows what his job is. Control the offensive glass.
Yeah, Kevin, second chance opportunity so big in this instance. They have to feel fortunate that they could extend that play.
Count the bucket, and he's got a free throw coming up as well. It's going to be Middleton shooting. That one's on Eric Gordon. The Bucks have been coming through at the charity stripe. They've made 7 of their 8 attempts.
And last season, 77% from the line. They could usually get the job done there.
Gerald Green, he's checked in for Houston. And that one falls for Middleton. Rockets trail by 5. And here's Harden. And the dunk by Capella.
And every year, Capella seems to up his scoring. Looking hungry. He wants to shoulder more of the offensive load. Well, to me, Clint Capella is a classic center. I mean, I love his hands. Great footwork. I mean, he takes what is given to him. He plays inside, protects the rim. And if you throw it up, he'll finish it with authority.
Oh, phenomenal alley-oop slam there.
They are taking advantage of a team that looks lost out there. Knocks down the 3 ball. And now 24 points for Russell Westbrook.
Well, he's not going to get an easier look than that. You don't need to double team him, but you can't leave him all alone.
And with Capella, that finishing and rebounding are key to his game.
Yeah, and he's only going to keep getting better, Kevin, which is a scary prospect for every other center in the NBA.
Now here's Westbrook following the miss by Eric Bledsoe. For the tie, it's laid in by Harden. Harden's got the game tied up here for Houston.
And when Harden sees a clear lane to the hoop, just move out the way. He jumps on it. So relentless in how he exploits open space.
To the inside, and Matthews with the basket on the assist by Antetokounmpo. Antetokounmpo's got his 7th assist in the game. Now, here is Harden. He's got 21. Matthews with the steal. Here's Antetokounmpo, and the dunk by Giannis.
And that's how to make an impact with defense. Once the steal is made, you know they're going to be scattered.
Now here's Westbrook. He's got 24. And yep, finally drops after rolling around the rim. Westbrook's got 8 here in the quarter.
And Westbrook is a terror from the mid-range. Terrific at sticking it to the defense from that spot on the floor.
Here's Bledsoe. That one misses. And Houston the other way now. It's Harden with the drive and the jam by Harden.
Oh, and when Harden is going strong to the rim, he's looking for the throwdown, ripping the rim down hard on that one.
And Milwaukee calls their first time out of the game. Big group substitution here for Milwaukee. Ilyasova, he's checked in for Lopez. Korver comes in for Chris Middleton. Pat Connaughton, he's checked in for Wesley Matthews. And George Hills subbed in for Eric Bledsoe. The Rockets also changing it up. Daniel House is checked in for Green. And it's Austin Rivers in for Russell Westbrook. But he recovers it. Here's Antetokounmpo. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. And this is his second trip to the line in the game.
Looking back to last season, he was at about 73%.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
That free throw, no good. And no good on the second free throw, so he goes 0 for 2 there.
Well, I love P.J. Tucker. He's a player that doesn't do a whole lot in the box score, but he passes the eye test. He plays defense, he's tough, he rebounds, and you know he'll hit that corner.
And it's Capella missing. And for Milwaukee, they're shooting around 40% in the third, maybe settling for some less than ideal looks out there. It's good. Hill's got 11 points.
Just a terrific athlete, George Hill, showing the body control there to go chest to chest and finish.
And Tucker, Chris, the type of player who will do all the small things for a team.
Yeah, he doesn't need to be anything more than he is with the stars on his team, and he knows that. Tucker's a great glue guy. He sets screens, guards anyone, rebounds, hits his shots.
Harden, no good.
Oh, he did everything right there except hit the shot.
Here's Connaughton. Doesn't go for him. Harden with the defensive effort. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
He's almost obsessed with drawing contact and getting to the line, and Harden has an endless number of ways to do it.
This will make 5 trips now to the free throw line for him tonight.
And worth mentioning, guys, the free throw percentage he brought in from last season, how about 88%?
One is off.
Well, look, I love how Harden does a little bit of everything. Aggressive scorer, solid rebounder, superb passer, and he's also improving on the defensive end.
Brook Lopez is checked in for Milwaukee. And he's good on the second. And so he'll bring it up for Milwaukee. They lead by 1. Pass to Antetokounmpo. Fades away. Good, and it's Hill picking up the assist. Hill's got 3 assists tonight.
Fantastic ball movement. They're picking them apart with their passing.
Lob pass to Capella. Hammers the alley-oop through.
An effective combo guard. Rivers has a good sense for when to shoot and when to dish it.
It's Antetokounmpo on the wing, guarded by Tucker. From about 16, Lopez, no luck. Houston's gone a less than productive 2 of 6 from three-point land in the second half. Here is House, guarded by Korver. 6 to shoot. House, the pass to Harden. Over Giannis. For the lead, Capella. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. That's on Brook Lopez.
The assertiveness of Capella, when he's playing with passion inside, it forces the D to act.
For Houston, they have made 10 of their 14 tries at the free throw line in the game. Ties it up, and this next one could give them the lead.
And a boon it was for the Rockets to be able to keep Clint Capella. A great fit with the team and gives them exactly what they need on the interior.
Eric Gordon, he's checked in for Danuel House. And that drops, so they now lead by 1. And Greg Capella, who was taken near the end of the first round back in 2014 in the draft, has developed well during his time with Houston.
And Capella's game has really taken off in the last few seasons. He looks to be a double-double machine for this team for the next handful of years, and that is exactly what they need.
Got that one up quick. And that's now 6 points for Kyle Korver.
If you do not respect that Kyle Korver has been making a living as a sniper from deep, then you haven't been doing your studying. You don't know the scouting report.
Now here's Rivers. Harden trying to get open, and it's sent back by Lopez. And it's good for 2.
The game has been very close in a lot of areas, but rebounding has been the one differentiator thus far.
Here's Hill, and it's Hill with the jam.
Taking what the defense gives him. I mean, that time Hill got right to the rim.
The Rockets trail. Here's Harden. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. He shot 5 of 6 at the foul line. Free throw missing. And the second free throw, good. Milwaukee has gone 1 of 2 from beyond the arc since coming out of the break. Giannis passes to Connaughton. The Rockets pull it in.
The D making that layup look very uncomfortable for him. Good aggressive work down low.
And the dunk by Capella. And not even 3/4 out of the way. So many lead changes.
The fans, guys, are getting their money's worth. Heck, I should have paid to watch this one. It's been a nail biter.
Now here's Antetokounmpo. He's got 32.
Yeah, I mean, the ball handling and body control for a guy that's Giannis's height, it's really impressive.
And the whistle blows on the backcourt violation. He went over and back.
He's got to get back to playing in control. After 0 turnovers in the first half, he's out there loose with it.
There's 39 seconds left to play in the third. Banked in off the glass. Now it's a 3-point Bucks lead.
I like that pick play. I mean, you can see how easily it makes it for him to get to the cup.
Harden outside. Lays it up, and despite of the excellent defense at that, Harden's got 8 here in the quarter.
One of the best finishers inside, period. I mean, there's nowhere on the floor Harden can't score from.
Hill looking around, and there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen.
That's an unforced error. That will drive a coach crazy. You got to play heads up out there.
Just 4 seconds left in the third quarter. And a deep three from Harden. Misses. Giannis Antetokounmpo, he's feeling it tonight and has been the driving force for the Milwaukee Bucks. He made his mark in a big way on the boards in that quarter. Right back after this break. Now let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platter for him.
Yeah, he put it on the platter, and it was served cold. Now, I love the poise, the decisiveness. This is how you run an offense.
We've reached the fourth quarter, and what has been a very competitive game should be an exciting finish. So on the floor for Houston, Harden and Gordon are out on the wings. Tucker and Capella are up front, and it's Rivers in at the 1. Outside Korver. No good from outside. And for Houston, they're shooting at 48% from the floor. Looking good. And it's Gordon missing. Milwaukee in the lead. And it's Antetokounmpo penetrating. And 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact. Free throw good. Giannis. He doesn't get the second one.
And really, if not for the miss, they'd be sitting in a much better position.
And if there was ever a definition of a glue guy, Greg, it would be P.J. Tucker. He's so valuable to his team.
You know, P.J. gives you production in every way, and his impact really goes beyond the stats. All the little things that coaches want their players to do, that's really the motto of Tucker's game.
1 minute now into this fourth quarter. Rockets trail by 4. Now Harden. And the rejection by Giannis. And Giannis throws it down.
Kevin, he is tough to stop when he gets to the rim.
Yeah, Greg, he can get up a few notches higher. Guys, they're looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively for sure.
And really, Gordon gets these calls because how engaged he is. He's consistent at remaining aggressive.
Free throw good from Eric Gordon. Chris Middleton's checked in for Milwaukee. Eric Bledsoe comes in for Hill, and the Rockets making a change here as well. Russell Westbrook's checked in for Austin Rivers. He hits one and misses one, each at the line. Milwaukee leading by 5. The pass to Connaughton. And he jams it after taking the nice feed on the run.
And they've done some nice work as we've come down the stretch here in the final quarter.
In perfect timing, with a small lead, they're doing all they can to protect it.
And you want him taking big shots for you in big moments. That one was as easy as it gets.
Coach trusts him to make winning plays down the stretch. I mean, because he's shown that ability time and time and time again.
Passes to Westbrook. Giannis Antetokounmpo grabs the miss.
You can't look at the result of that shot. They'll take that whenever they get it.
Well, you're exactly right. I mean, that's the kind of shot you're trying to work for at the offensive end.
And the dunk by Giannis.
And how about breaking out the Statue of Liberty on that dunk?
A nice way to pad that lead a little more. You're right. Westbrook surveying the D. Houston gets it back.
That's made a huge difference in this game, if you ask me. Their offensive rebounding has been sensational.
They've cashed in on a lot of second chance opportunities here in the second half. That extra effort will help them cut into this deficit.
Nice ball movement by Milwaukee. Westbrook with the block. And the jam by Harden.
Ferocious player on the offensive end. Harden is fantastic at staying aggressive, actively looking for a shot.
Fouled in the act of shooting. Gets the bucket anyway, so a three-point play chance for him.
Really hard to count how many of their possessions have ended just like that one, with one of his shots falling.
And he's going to be the go-to guy for them here in the late stages.
Milwaukee making a switch here. Matthews is checked in. Here is Harden. Pass to Capella. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot two here. It goes on Giannis Antetokounmpo.
There weren't any Swiss players in the NBA until just a few years ago, but now Capella, one of several guys from Switzerland making an impact in this league.
That's good from Capella. He's off on the second.
And just so frustrating for a team when you collectively go cold at the line, and that's happened to them here in the second half.
Oh, great flow to that possession. Two players totally in sync with each other.
And so it's Houston with it after the basket by Milwaukee. And here's Westbrook from the arc. A rebound by the Bucks. Lopez has got rebound number 9 now. What an effort here tonight. Giannis outside. And Giannis throws it down.
The finish was nice, but the setup was better.
Yeah, G8, the pick working to full effect before the stop.
Yeah, coach is definitely pleased. That's the execution he loves to see.
Now here's Gordon. Here's Harden. That one falls. Harden's got 6 in the quarter.
And too bad this scoring hasn't been contagious. I mean, they'd be in much better shape if a few of their other guys could pick up some slack.
Capella against Lopez. Middleton outside. Outside, Antetokounmpo. Shot clock at 6. Back to Bledsoe from past the arc. That shot, no good. The Rockets go the other way with it.
One made 3 formed for the game. Does he focus closer in? Let's see.
Wow, his first triple of the second half gives him 2 on the night. He's not making much of an impact from deep.
Now here's Bledsoe. Whistle blows. Bucket is good, and he'll have a chance at the line to make it a 3-point play.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
And it's Westbrook with the ball. He brings it up for the Houston Rockets. 7-point differential over Bledsoe. Great positioning on the putback.
The anticipation of Capella has a firm understanding. If you want to go for these putback jams.
Timeout called, the Bucks.
Adjustments are a part of the game, and the coach sees something he doesn't like here.
Yeah, I like the chess match that's going on here. Each team trying to find and exploit the favorable matchup on the floor.
Now let's go to the sideline and catch up with our Hall of Famer, David Aldridge.
Hey guys, well, Mike Budenholzer had some advice for the team during the timeout. He said, I want us to play as though we're behind. We're good when we play with urgency. We're bad when we become complacent. Don't become complacent. Let's go. Guys?
Now here's Antetokounmpo and the slam dunk by Antetokounmpo.
Oh, inflicting some punishment with the two-hand flush.
They're going for the throat. And it's Westbrook missing.
He's disappeared this quarter. He can't get anything to drop. That's not going to help him get out of the hole.
Bledsoe against Westbrook. Bledsoe finds Lopez. Outside for Bledsoe. 5 to shoot. Here's Antetokounmpo. Hits it again. Wow.
And he's up to 52 points.
Yeah, making a GA look all too easy right now. Lob pass to Capella. Up high to stuff the alley-oop.
And maybe that'll trigger them. Impossible not to get pumped up after that.
Yeah, well, you could see the immediate reaction of the guys on the bench. They are pumped up. Giannis drives in. And the dunk by Giannis.
Just so fast. I mean, it's like trying to stop a train when he's coming in for the slam.
Outside Westbrook. A three-pointer off the mark.
If his performance this quarter is any indication, I don't think he's the one who's going to let them out of the hole. Some players might wear down during this kind of run. He's only getting strong.
One shot.
He's taking an aggressive approach since halftime, drawing fouls, getting to the line, forcing the D in the bad spots.
Capella inside. Lopez covering. Tucker with the ball. Back to Capella. Clock is at 3. Harden way outside. From beyond the arc and then some. Harden's got 39.
In perimeter scoring, I have to imagine it was a topic of discussion at halftime.
Well, it had to be. These days, you need to stretch the floor somewhat to make everything else work.
Now, here's Antetokounmpo. It's over Tucker, and it's Giannis missing. And here's Gordon.
Play him tight. Come on.
He dishes it to Capella. That one goes in. Capella's got 9 points now in the quarter.
It's just what the doctor ordered here. Boy, have they needed him here in the fourth.
The Bucks working the ball around. Middleton outside. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. It's going to be on James Harden.
Shooting 2.
The first one falls. And he makes both free throws.
Oh, not many players with the more steady hand at the free throw line than this fella.
Lob pass to Capella. An emphatic alley-oop jam.
And he pulls off the Houdini to make that catch and slam it through.
Stupendous alley-oop. Outside Matthews. Pass to Middleton. Here's the 3. It's good from long range.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
You see this all too often. You have to be willing to put in the work.
Now here's Harden. The pass to Gordon. Lets the 3 fly. Good. It's Harden with the assist that time. Harden's got assist number 8 here in this one already. Milwaukee leading by 7. Now here's Bledsoe. Good D by Westbrook. And it's Westbrook with the ball. He brings it up for Houston. In the corner, it's Gordon. To the paint. And the dunk by Capella.
Showing why he wants to take on more responsibility, Kev. I mean, Capella's competitiveness in these big moments, admirable.
Now here's Bledsoe. And here's Giannis from outside. It's hauled in by Clint Capella. Here's Harden. Yes! And the foul. And to Kumbo. And so he's picked up his final foul. And he will sit for the rest of this game. Pat Connaughton, he's checked in for the Bucks.
Big was that? He is just so reliable, so confident at the free throw line.
Middleton looking it over. It counts, and the foul. That one's on Eric Gordon.
Ball control, body control, and a nice touch. All the ingredients you need for the reverse.
On the free throw, no good. Rockets trail by 4. Westbrook passes to Tucker. Down low, Harden.
Well, and for a guard, Harden does a ton of damage inside, especially how he gets these foul calls close to the basket.
On the first, and that narrows the lead down to just 3. And that's good as he hits both of his shots.
And that would have been a killer if he missed one of those, but he was rock solid. That trims the lead now to a 1-possession game.
Passes it to Middleton. 1:35 left in the fourth quarter of this one. It's good. With that basket, he's now 5 for 9. Rockets trail by 4. Now Harden. From down in the low post, it goes. Harden's got 46 points.
Oh, man, there's no denying that Harden nails these shots all the time. Love how he just takes over these possessions.
No good from Bledsoe.
Things can turn around in a hurry. I mean, can't they? Last quarter, he was lights out. All of a sudden, nothing's dropped.
And it's Connaughton atop the key. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
2 shots. 5. Elbow. 2.
And that hurts as he doesn't get the first one to fall. Trying to focus now on the second. That's good, going 1 of 2 from the line, and that makes it a 3-point lead. Rockets shooting well, 50% from the floor. Harden outside with the shot. Good! And that shot brings them to within just 1.
And you can't get a bigger bucket than that.
That's why they put the ball in his hands. They know they can count on him to make crucial shots.
Now here's Middleton. It falls! Timeout called, the Rockets. They're trailing by 3. There's 39 seconds left in the fourth quarter. What's your take, guys?
Hey, they do have enough time here if they shoot quickly to get the 2 for 1. We'll see if they try it.
And now the presentation of our Jordan player of the game, Giannis Antetokounmpo.
And what an amazing ball game we've seen from him. It's been a one-man show worth the price of admission all by itself. There wasn't anything he couldn't do on that court tonight.
There's 39 seconds left to play here in the fourth. Harden has a wide open look. Here's Capella. The bucket is good. He'll have a chance for one more. It goes on Eric Bledsoe.
And the work ethic of Capella. I mean, fantastic at judging where misses are going. And out hustling everyone for the ball.
He knocks down the clutch free throw.
And you talk about coming through at the most crucial moment. What a job to tie this thing up.
So Mike Budenholzer decides to take a timeout here. Here is Bledsoe. Pass to Middleton. Fouled in the act of shooting. Gets the bucket anyway, so a three-point play chance for him.
And big-time bucket there. They've got to play for a stop here with the 2-point lead. Most important thing, no open threes.
Mind the lanes. Mind the lanes. One shot.
And that one falls for Middleton.
And it's going to come down to a three-point attempt. I mean, what a huge moment to come through at the line.
Now a timeout called by Houston. They're down by 3. There's 21 seconds left to play in the final quarter. Guys, your thoughts?
And if you can get a 3, shoot it. Otherwise, get the quick 2 and a foul.
Yeah, they have a little time to work with. The most important thing is to make whatever you take.
There's 21 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. And good! There's another.
My goodness. 50 for the game.
Yep, he is putting on a show.
That's right. No other option but to foul and hope for some misses.
It's the first that will put them up by 2. Second one is good. Getting both at the line, and it's a 3-point game. 15 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Harden dishes to Tucker. Westbrook way outside. Can't knock in the 3. From the arc, buries the triple. A tremendous 3 to tie it up.
So many of the plays they're running designed to create opportunities from deep.
Well, yeah, Greg, you see more teams doing this nowadays. We all are firmly entrenched in the era of the 3-ball.
Timeout called the Bucks. From deep 3-point range. Oh, and a chance to win the game, but the last second shot is offline. And regulation now complete. We will go to overtime. And we'll get going after this from Milwaukee. Glad to have you with us as we get going in overtime. Neither team giving an inch in this one. Tip-off goes to Milwaukee. So the overtime period is now ticking away. Should be fun. All fueled up and ready to go to overtime basketball here, brought to us by Gatorade. Let's check out who's on the floor. Setting the floor for the Bucks. They've got Chris Middleton. Wilson out there with Brook Lopez. Then there's Bledsoe. And it's Connaughton in at the shooting guard position. Here is Harden after Eric Bledsoe's score. Gordon for 3. Does not go down. That miss makes him 7 for 12 in the game. Here's Wilson. Somehow ignores the tight D and gets the layup. Wilson's got his first 2 points of the night.
You love how each side has risen to the challenge throughout this one.
Yeah, it seems like whenever one team scores, the other comes right back with a bucket of its own.
Now here's Gordon. They're running. A finish. Here's Lopez. Nails the baby hook. And it's a 6-point Bucks lead.
And you can see he just caught a glimpse of the open man on the perimeter and immediately got him the basketball.
Here's Harden. Another bucket. Wow.
And he's up to 52 points.
Yeah, making a GA look all too easy right now. For 3, Bledsoe buries it from 3-point range. Bledsoe's got 29. In overtime here, a minute and a half off the clock. Westbrook with it. That one goes. Count it. Milwaukee leading by 5. Bledsoe kicks to Lopez. Back to Bledsoe. It's rebounded by Houston. Here's Gordon. And it's Gordon finishing it off.
This is why Gordon is out there. When it's a big moment, he embraces the spotlight.
Timeout called the Bucks. Matthews, he's checked in for DJ Wilson. Connaughton passes to Bledsoe. Lopez inside. Capella's there. Lopez kicks to Middleton. Milwaukee, no good that time either. Some firepower from this offense tonight.
Yeah, they got a nice groove going right now offensively.
Outside Westbrook. He nails it, and we're tied up. Westbrook's got 34.
And this is the game plan for him. He's a big part of their floor spacing.
Well, when he's hitting from range on a consistent basis, it makes everything easier offensively.
And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
Two.
And he can't get the first one. So neither attempt will fall that time for him. For Houston, they've gone a stellar 4 of 5 from the floor since the start of overtime. Tucker, and he goes strong with the one-handed jam.
If he's got his hands on the ball within a few feet of the basket, Tucker has one thing on his mind. Dunk that.
Here's Bledsoe trying to get open as Lopez. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. It's going to be on James Harden.
No question, he got bumped on that shot.
Shooting two.
He hits the first one, and that narrows the gap to 1. And Eric Bledsoe drops them both.
And nice there. He does not waste those opportunities. Just what they needed with this game still in doubt.
Overtime basketball, a little under 3.5 minutes into it.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
Here's Middleton, and he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2.
Yeah, easy call.
Shooting two.
First free throw is good, and that gives them the lead. And so he drops them both. It's a 2-point ball game.
Yeah, critical that he's able to convert there. Now they've taken the lead.
Harden outside. And another one falls. Amazing.
And this game has his name written all over it.
Greg, he's been phenomenal in offensive onslaught. And Bledsoe, here we go. And good that time. Bledsoe's got 33 points. Sounds like a rock concert in here.
And guys, that was the bucket they have been waiting for.
And here's Harden for 3. He got it again. Sensational. He's been absolutely ridiculous in this game.
You get the sense he just can't miss.
Pass to Middleton.
That's just the product of good pass work. I mean, nice team basketball right there.
Now a timeout called by Houston. They're trailing by 1. 51 seconds left in the first overtime. Action has been terrific. Now, here is Harden. Lob pass to Capella. Takes the alley-oop pass and dunks it down.
And you could see him give a little nod and then just burst to the rim for the alley-oop slam.
A pair of teammates, Greg, with a terrific feel for each other. Out of bounds, Houston takes possession. Here is Harden. A lot is on the line here.
Crowd is so focused.
Dishes to Capella. He blocks it again.
A defensive stalwart so far. That's 6 blocks.
Greg protecting the rim. Love the hustle. Now a timeout called by Milwaukee. They're behind by 3. 19 seconds left to play in the first overtime. Here's Middleton. Money! And what a sensational bucket to bring them within 1.
I like that pick play. I mean, you can see how easily it makes it for him to get to the cup.
And they foul intentionally. They're going to have to do that now again and again. They're not in the penalty yet. And an intentional foul right there. So the first one drops, and that will put them up by 2. And so both free throws are good, and it's a 3-point game.
And no secret here, guys. They've got to get a 3 if we're going to get yet another overtime.
Buries it from outside. And so now a timeout taken by Mike D'Antoni. Harden. From deep. Oh, no good there. The potential game winner off the mark. And so we are tied again at the end of overtime. Now we're headed to overtime number 2. And we'll get going after this from Milwaukee. Can't stop now. We're ready for another extra period. What a game of basketball this has been. Milwaukee with the ball. Matthews against Harden. There's the pass to Lopez. Bledsoe outside. It doesn't go for him. Good work defensively by Capella. Always going up for the alley-oop here. Harden draws the double. Fires for three. Tucker can't get it to go. He muscles it in through the contact, and they call the foul. And he's on his way to the free throw line.
And boy, have they been hitting the backboard in this game or what? Kind of surprising it's such a tight game.
Bucks trail by 3. Bledsoe passes to Connaughton. Harden against Matthews. Middleton outside. Shot clock at 5. Charity stripe shot. Here's Lopez. Good, and the assist goes to Middleton. And 11 points for Brook Lopez. The Rockets shooting an efficient 53% from the field. The pass to Tucker. Puts one up from 19. Rebound by Brook Lopez. Lopez has got double-digit rebounds now in the game. Bledsoe against Westbrook. Back to Matthews. From deep. He scores his 5th field goal. He's taken 9 shots to get those 5.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
Matthews with the steal. Now the pass to Bledsoe. Stolen by Westbrook. Here's Harden. And Harden with the stuff.
Oh, what hustle from Harden. Just sprinting down the floor in transition. Finding a great shot as a result.
Feeds to Middleton. And he dunks it down.
Oh, just solid on the one-handed slam.
And guys, when it's a tight ball game like this, he's the guy they want with the ball. It's deflected. Here's Capella. Another one goes. Incredible. That gives him 51.
Making it look easy.
Bledsoe against Westbrook. Lopez outside. Off target from three-point range. And for Houston, they're shooting an outstanding 53% for the game. The shot's good. 65 points for James Harden.
Well, he's a guy that can do many things well. I mean, Gordon is far from just a shooter. He's good at passing, too.
Near the three-point line, it's Bledsoe. He can't get it to go. And the Rockets take it the other way. Guys, this offense very effective.
And, guys, the defense has been no match. They've just picked them apart.
Bucks trail by 4. Westbrook with the block. And that's out of bounds. Milwaukee will retain possession. And the Bucks with possession here. Here's Bledsoe.
He seems to improve his shot blocking every year. I mean, Capella is outstanding at using his length to swat away shots.
Now Westbrook following the three-point attempt by Wesley Matthews.
And it's still a rare sight to see rebound numbers like the ones he's had tonight.
Oh, great instincts, relentless. Seems like he's getting to every miss.
And so it's Harden bringing it up for Houston. 13 points was their biggest lead in the game. Here's Bledsoe, and he converts the layup. Bledsoe's got 38 points.
That's nice hustle at the court. I mean, a nice pass to reward that hustle.
Harden against Matthews. Goes with the block, and they get it back.
I mean, and Capella really using his massive shoulders to draw contact, not afraid to go right up into the grill of the defender.
And some changes here for the Bucks. Lopez comes in for Brook Lopez, and it's Hill in for Wesley Matthews. Doesn't hit the first, and that was the one they really wanted. He's got one more, though. And he does get the second one, and that gives them the lead.
Yeah, one more make would have been nice, but they do walk away with the lead.
Timeout called, the Bucks. They trail by 1. There's a minute left to play in the second overtime period. Could not get a winner with just one. To the inside. Yes!
The inbound play works to perfection. You got to love to get those quick hitters.
And for Houston, they're shooting 53% from the floor. They're locked in. Timeout called, the Rockets. They're behind by 1. There's 53 seconds left in the second overtime period. Good stuff. The Bucks making a switch here. Ilyasova's checked in. Harden outside. Count it!
Reminding us again why he's one of the game's great clutch shooters.
And the Bucks with possession. Here is Bledsoe. It drops. A huge shot to tie it up.
Just good, aggressive drive from him that time. Found a hole in the D and went straight to the rim.
And again.
And that's 70.
He's unbelievable.
And Kevin, when the game is up in the air, Harden delivers. Easy to understand why he is seen as one of the best players in the league.
Bledsoe passes to Middleton. Oh, wow, a huge basket to tie the game.
Man, he's got such a great touch and feel around the basket. He made that reverse look easy.
Timeout called, the Rockets. Harden outside. Lob pass to Capella. Stolen away. Nice job to interrupt the alley-oop attempt there. And so with overtime 2 in the books, the game is still not over. Overtime number 3 coming up. We've got more in store for you right after this. And with another overtime in front of us, the question is, who will blink first? Nobody wants to give in. A lot of pride now on the line. So it's the Rockets now. Bledsoe against Westbrook. Capella trying to free himself up. And that one's good. Westbrook's got 38 points.
And with the game he's having, there's no doubt he'll be the guy they lean on to protect the lead.
Bledsoe passes to Hill. Another possession, another assist. The chemistry he has with his guys is impressive.
Keeping his head on a swivel, actively seeking out his teammate. Oh, and he went for the two-hander on the slam using some muscle.
Some urgency from him there, sure. Bledsoe against Westbrook. Shot's good by Bledsoe. Bledsoe's got 42 in the game.
I like that pick play. I mean, you can see how easily it makes it for him to get to the cup.
They get it again. Here's Capella, and he comes up with the deuce.
He's pulling out all the tricks this quarter. They can't figure out how to stop him.
The Bucks trail. Outside Matthews. There's the pass to Middleton. And trying for the go-ahead basket, it doesn't go in. Gordon goes in. Great D that time from Middleton.
And he did everything he could to make that shot as difficult as possible.
Excellent D, avoiding fouling and got in the perfect position to alter the shot.
Just the kind of play they need in a game this close.
You know, that's the kind of aggression they want from their floor leader.
Yeah, Kevin, this is why they go to him. When the game is tight, he ups his intensity level.
Moving it around, 8 of their last 10 coming off assists.
Westbrook passes to Gordon. He kicks to Harden. Over Ilyasova. And another one.
What a game. That's 72 points.
He's been simply, Greg, sensational throughout this one. And Bledsoe, here we go. And it's good, 2 points. Bledsoe's got 46 points.
Nicely done. They continue to attack inside, and that's 10 points in a row in the paint.
Now a timeout called by Houston. On defense, Milwaukee. Here's Westbrook. Lob pass to Capella. Oh, and they get in the way of the alley-oop. Not to be. Good play defensively. Matthews passes to Middleton. And Capella sends it back. Lobbed up there for Westbrook and finished off by Westbrook.
This is why. You can trust Harden to run your offense. He's fantastic at realizing when to dish it.
And for Milwaukee, they're shooting impressively throughout at 62%. 14 feet away. Shot's good by Bledsoe. Bledsoe's got 48. And so it's Harden bringing it up for the Rockets. Outside Gordon. Outside Westbrook. Just 5 on the clock. Beyond the arc. And again with the rebound.
Rebound after rebound after rebound.
Oh, GA, he is crashing the glass with energy. I love it. Middleton on the wing. A shot off that time. And Houston the other way now. Gordon inside. He's covered by Matthews.
The wingspan here enables him to play a lot bigger than his 6'2" height.
A shot, no good. Good work defensively by Capella. There's Gordon with the 3. He doesn't hit that one. Now the Bucks take it the other way. They've held a 12-point lead earlier. Matthews goes in. No good on the shot.
No one to blame on that one but himself. You get looks like that, you've got to take advantage. And they had a foul to give, but you want to use it on the ground.
he sinks the clutch free throw. And the Bucks making a change here. Lopez is checked in. So he goes 2 for 2 at the line. And it's a 2-point ball game. Timeout called the Bucks. Here is Bledsoe. Over Westbrook. No good from Bledsoe.
He's going to have a tough time hitting that if he can't create a little more space for himself.
And oh, that was close. He draws the foul. He'll shoot 2.
He had a foul to give there, but you'd rather not have it cost your team points.
He drops the first one, and that makes it a 3-point lead. So he gets them both, and it's a 4-point ball game.
But they get what they want out of that trip, now a 2-possession game.
Timeout called the Bucks. Here's Middleton. And Westbrook pulls it down. And here's Westbrook. He'll bring it up for the Rockets. 13 points was their biggest lead in the game.
You have to foul, but I'm sure they would have liked to foul someone different.
And the first of 2, no good. Heartbreaker. He's able to hit the second one, and that puts them up by 5.
Can't waste any time here.
But you're right. They desperately need a bucket, and every second matters.
Here's Middleton. Offensive struggles continue, missing again, and he commits the intentional foul. He hits the first one, and that increases their lead to 6. And he hits both free throws here, so now it's a 7-point game.
A good league is even better with excellent work at the stripe.
Those 3-pointers off the mark.
And they've been a different team here in overtime. They just seem to have lost their energy.
So we see the Rockets get the win here. An amazing game lasting multiple overtimes.
I mean, definitely an epic game. And while both teams fought hard, I just got a sense that they were playing more with a purpose to win. They haven't gotten exhausted, but had a game.
And now we'll...
Down the stretch. We got some shots to fall and came with the victory.
Pretty play tonight, James. Thanks very much. Back to you, Kevin.